Yo, Rize Podcast right back at you with another one. Got Coach Calvin in town. Appreciation Day, man. Went smooth. What's your thoughts, Coach?
Man, that was like a homecoming, to tell you the truth, man. Being gone. I was gone for what, a month? Longer than that, you know what I'm saying? And came home, man, just seeing all our kids, seeing all the coaches from different, we had I-95 lit down here. Everybody, New York, everybody came. New York, DC, everybody was here, man. Philly, man, we had both rings packed. We did a nationals here today.
It was a lot of work. Both rings was jumping.
Was jumping. Both rings was jumping. Everybody got some work too.
Man, listen, kids was happy. Everybody got a picture, handshake, or hug at the fights, man.
Make sure I spread the love.
Shout out to Five Stones.
Yeah, Five Stone Jim.
Appreciate them coming through, helping out. You know what I mean, making the day worth it, man. But let's talk about you, Coach.
What's happening?
How camp been?
Well, camp was good, man. Camp was good. You listen to some of the interviews I did, right? Tank is focused mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't train nobody mentally. He's focused mentally. Just trying to make sure he put himself in position so he can chase his own legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's in the right space. You know, and I kept telling everybody, all them guys going to fight. Just got to make sense to the here's to be.
How important was that time? Because you and him been together for a month alone.
Yeah.
And it just so happened, you know what I mean, he took a shahada and it was Ramadan. You know what I mean? So this was a different time. How important was that one-on-one time?
How important was because it wasn't like I was fasting and he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what I had to do because I've been doing it for so many years, but at the same time I had to make him mindful and help a young Muslim to actually navigate, you know, during the month of Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? A lot he didn't know, asked a lot of questions, and that's what really got me. He asked a lot of questions, you know what I'm saying? And I had to go find some masjid. There's a lot of stuff I had to go do.
What was more important, the questions or being the fact that you had to answer?
Being the fact I had to answer, you know. But my Lord prepared me for this that actually happened because the knowledge is already in me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just I slipped too. You know what I'm saying? And when I went in, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was back to square one again. You with me? And when I went in, he went in and showed me like your mission is not just the gym, but it's bigger than what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then when me and Tank, when Tank called me, he said, Dad, you see how fast shit changed overnight? And I said, yo, that's a reminder, man. The same way we came in, the same way you can go out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have to really look at time, and you have to really look at what your mission is and what you have to do in the period of time that you have to do it in.
Nigga, I seen that picture he posted. You and him, this the E-Man and Al family.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
That got me. It really got me, you know, because we have subjects. We have subjects that we talk about certain things. And I said that to him. You know what I'm saying? I said, because you have people around you that you have to make sure your character right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, you know, when you watch me and you see me do things and I sit back and look, I said, I can't say nothing to you if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So when he said that, that means, you know, he's definitely tuning in. He's definitely tuning in, man. So my job is to keep my imam straight. I mean, his faith straight, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause people watch him, you know what I'm saying?
So once again, more so him helping you and you helping each other, y'all going hand in hand again.
I always say that, but we sit there and say, when he sit there and say, I saved Tank, I said, youngin, you saved me too, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it is with everybody, you know? That's how it is with everybody, you know? Like when the kids sit there, if the kids don't come in the gym, we don't have a gym.
Right.
You know, if they don't give us problems, we don't have nothing to deal with the problem. You know, so again, I don't never look at like I'm saving them. They actually saving us.
Saving the coaches.
Yeah, they saving the coaches, especially when coaches, you know, trying to, you know, keep their life in order.
We doing a whole
How you feel, man? Because looking at him, the pictures he posting, That man is in some great shape right now, man.
Yeah, I had to get him ready for the big head get down there.
I'm gonna
'Cause
touch his ass soon
he
as I
asked, he asked for Kenny the other day. He said, "Yo, where Kenny at?"
I'm gonna
I
touch
said,
his
"Yo,
ass.
I'm not bringing Kenny down here unless you're 100%. You know how he gonna be." He said, "Yeah, good money, man." Because it's like it's a double whammy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a double whammy. Like, well, if I'm falling off, you know, Kenny gonna be right there. You'll see when we start bringing everybody together and whatnot. But I just can't wait to the day of the fight. Because Martin coming. You know, he's coming.
But you got a fight on your hands too, though, Coach.
What's the fight?
Yeah.
You going against Derrick James.
No, I'm not. Derrick
Huh?
James going against me. And the Bible.
Martin coming and he going the same goddamn time.
Listen,
I see you post a picture. You seen 15 things wrong. All he did was put a hat on and walk away.
Man, like, so much shit was wrong in that picture. I'm gonna pick him apart, man.
man, so like I sit there and say, I'm happy James won. Because I know how I feel when you have a bad loss. And then, you know, going through what you're going through. I don't want to go against a wounded coach.
Let me switch the subject real quick. Let me ask you a question. Because Devin Haney keep asking for a fair rematch.
That was a fair match.
But that's my question, because once he weighed 143, they had to go renegotiate. And both
But
parties...
they did negotiate. That's how the fight happened.
That's what I'm saying. Both parties had to agree to both terms, so it was fair, correct?
The fight wouldn't have happened if they didn't have some type of agreement to make the fight. So it was a fair fight anyway. Garcia just chose to do something because he heard that Devin was at 165 when he fought at 140. So he said, man, bump the belt. I don't want the belt. You can keep the belt. Devin concentrate on the belt, you know, and then listening to Eddie Hearn's interview, then listening to Rize's interview, I call it day. Everybody else got the stretches too. So, like how you say, Kenny, you got a dent, I got a dent.
Yeah.
We all got a dent.
It's a dent fight.
It's a dent fight. So, you know, it is what it is, you know.
I asked both of y'all, would y'all have to stop that fight?
No, because he didn't show no sign. He took an ass whooping, but I seen worse.
He
show
took
no
an
sign
ass
to
whooping,
quit.
Kenny, but at the end of the day, he kept getting hit with that same shot. And I look at, like you said, it depends. You know what I'm saying? And he kept going out. He hold it down. You know, but the coach that did the interview, man,
Oh yeah,
he was shocked.
that might fire
was-
him.
I said the same thing. He was shocked because I know why he was shocked, because Devin, he really showed character. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push to that fight, being hurt the way he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? And the coach seen it. That's like if you listen to the coach interview, he really wanted to stop the fight.
They went through that whole camp telling that man he was gonna do this and do that, like Ryan wasn't gonna do shit at all. And when Ryan did something, he's like, hold up, I ain't hear about this shit in camp. You know what I mean? It's too late.
Yeah, man. And then I told everybody before it even happened, I said, Ryan is going to beat him. And you know, I rise with Devin. I rise with Devin.
Ryan's strong, man.
Yeah, I rise with Devin. But when I know he was going against the guy that I seen that we fought against and how he operate, and then when Devin said this, man, I don't even think Ryan taking this fight serious. I said, got him.
Once you face Tank, win or lose, shit, everybody else is like a cakewalk. It's nothing.
And
to
we
fear.
seen that. We seen that every fighter that fought Tank,
What you say you doing with these fighters, Coach? What's the word?
uplifting them. We are uplifting. That's what we doing. We are uplifting the fighters. Every last one of them being uplifted.
Pitbull, Uplifted,
Uplift.
Barrios,
Uplift.
Rolly,
Uplift.
Ryan.
Uplift.
Yeah.
They become stars off a loss. That shit crazy.
Yeah, uplift.
When you lose to the best, the face of boxing, you know what I mean? I guess it's all right.
It's like they happened to Canelo when he lost to Floyd.
Yeah,
He didn't go backwards. He went forward.
Yeah.
Became a star.
You know, so again, man. So all we trying to do is just stay humble and watch what we got to do, because we got to drink a glass of water too coming up. So you know, we just got to make sure our performance look good going against. I don't even remember his name. What's his name?
Which one?
Who we going against?
Frank Martin.
Oh, that's his name.
So I know y'all don't like to look past a fighter.
Nah, I ain't.
But you got Shakur running his mouth talking about he won next. And Tank said he got a 6-7 fight deal and he on the list.
Man, I stopped paying attention to
Every
Derrick
time
Russell,
Tank scheduled a
Shakur.
fight,
Everybody
wanna
want to
fight.
talk. Yeah, you know
Shit
who he fighting? Who Shakur fight? Ain't he fighting
you
somebody?
need to come back and rematch.
Ain't he fighting somebody?
He might be.
He fights somebody in July. That's good. You got to fight.
I know he got a date, but I
He
ain't
got
sure
a
he
date
got a
in
opponent.
July. So again, it's all good. I don't even get into all that. That's business. That's business. Everybody want to do some talking, man. That's business.
So
That doesn't bother me,
So let's go back to Frank then, because they say, two black fighters.
I didn't want to talk about that because everybody would put that African American role in there, We have fought an African American fighter. This is a different type of African American fighter, It's a good fight. That's why I like the challenge, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Martin's going to come do what he do, Derrick is comfortable and confidence in him, so I have to wait and see that night.
Now everybody, it's a rumor going around too, that after the Frank Martin fight, you supposed to be training Errol.
I wouldn't say that.
That's what's on the rumor mill, Coach.
I wouldn't say that.
Hey, that's what's on the rumor mill.
But we have been getting telephone calls from other great fighters, you know what I'm saying, to train and whatnot, but I'm trying to just focus on this fight, because this fight is the turn of everything. This fight is major for us of entering through that door.
So what's the implications being as though it's MGM 100th anniversary?
But
Tank first time back, and it's been a minute.
That's the punchline right there.
It's a reunion of champions. Every champion that fought at the MGM.
The last time we've been in the MGM is when we signed with Floyd. So I'm looking forward to it. He's looking forward to it, and I just want to see him put. I want him to put on a performance so the rest of them can sit there and say, "Yo, you gotta have a nice lunch when you go in there that night."
How many times you want him to put on them type of performances, Coach? He doing it.
No, I'm looking for that fighter to bring the best out of Tank, and Martin might be that guy.
I don't know, Coach.
No, because you have to look for that. You know what I'm saying? Because how much you need something to push them.
Because all of them great till, they land flat on the canvas every time they get a
Martin,
fight.
I already have it in my mind. That's that's why I try to tell Tank. I ain't looking for Tank to knock him out. I'm looking for Tank to show
the address,
different mechanics that everybody has seen. Last time he showed them the mechanics, one hand was hurt.
Try both of them.
Mm-hmm. This time, we hope we go into this situation that everything is working, and Martin doing what he needs to be doing to try to push the envelope.
I didn't go in, just try it. She in there.
And then he got a good coach. He got a good coach. You know what I'm saying? He got a good coach, but we know our guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's from scratch. You remember that Ford commercial? Ford built tough.
Mm-hmm.
You seen the demonstrator that today, didn't you? So
I was tripping because they like, nah, get him, it's too late. I was like, man, y'all must don't know what y'all do.
No, I understand, but again, I know. Tell you, can't say word. We like to test drive our what? Cars.
Test drive the car before you sell it.
Yeah. So
the envelope was definitely pushing and showed, like, just the experience though, to knowing your fighter.
If you don't, then when that time comes, what you gonna do?
Yeah, and then you of course you was right, and it also was a lesson to the younger coaches, and then I believe they learned something.
No, if I'm in the ring, and that's why I got that skill level from it, because I was official for USA Boxing too, head official for South Atlantic. When you looking at your fighter and you seeing what's going on, and you're a good coach, and you seeing what's the problem is, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I was teaching at the same time, and he started picking up.
Mm-hmm.
He started picking up, and Jalil was getting frustrated, like, damn, he dialed it in.
That's a monster that he was in there with.
Know why? Guess what? He went through the same test.
Jalil a monster and a problem, man.
Jalil went through the same test, so he know how to test somebody. You got to look at it. Everybody got somebody that need to test somebody, so we can make sure that test is good for that person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they call tests. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to build character for that kid that Jalil was in there with today.
Can we look to see Jalil on June 15th?
I don't know. We look into it. Everything and anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? But
we got to see more of this kid, man. That kid is
talented.
No.
Jalil have a roadmap right now. he have a roadmap. So right now, because of certain circumstances with Prime and the way things are, if you go look at our undercard's been hot, and you ain't been seeing no other type of fighters on that. You know what I'm saying? Canelo undercard is hot. You know what I'm saying? Every undercard, Rolling Up card was hot with some no-namers. But they came and put on a good performance. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at Canelo undercard, you sit there and look at Tank undercard. You know what I'm saying? It's just how they was gonna finish. Rumors were saying, they said we wanted to do something before. You know how they used to do fights before the big card. You know, so there was a lot of stuff thrown around and whatnot. So I just gotta wait until we get to Vegas and them conversations have to be talked about.
I need the Rize podcast to be in on one of them conversations. We can't keep getting that hand on chest pass.
See, the thing is, the heads of bees be doing that.
Yeah, you got to make them phone
and the
calls.
time I get up, it's
Coach.
It's hot news.
Coach, you got to make them phone calls because they talk. No, you're not allowed past this point.
It's hot news. So, I get it. I look at my phone. It's already on the internet. Ain't it, Kenny? Sometimes Kenny get it before me.
We need that pass we had wasn't it, Coach? You got to make the phone call, get us the right one. Squeezed and walked for an hour around the arena. He's still crying about it. You know what I mean? He ain't even trying to come to Vegas.
Okay, all right.
He ain't even trying to come to Vegas this time because he had to walk so much.
Yeah. I make sure I stay on that. But shucks, we go do the same thing too. We go do the same thing. Yes, we do. Tell him, Shorty, when you get your tickets sometime.
The day of.
I mean, that's Olivia Pope though. She get hers an hour before the fight.
Come to the venue. I meet you at the door.
Look, one time it was like that in the beginning, right? Then one day we was at the bitter end, right at the goddamn what you call
walk out. The ring
down there. Here's your joints. I said, what?
The ring walk.
Man, you see me ready? Get ready. I remember I had to run and bring them to you, didn't I?
I remember the Rolly fight. You had to come get me. You was wrapping hands.
Yeah.
No, but appreciate the time, Coach.
Hopefully it'll be much better because of the simple fact that it's Prime, man.
Yeah, I hope it'll be a little bit less stressful than it was in Vegas the last time with T-Mobile.
But this bigger.
Yeah, so I mean, how would I sit there and say? They've been doing these shows for so long, and then you got to remember, we are used to being them guys there. You got to remember, it's just like anything. You know how you first start doing. So the next time you do something, you feel a little bit comfortable doing it because you already did it. So. That's all I do. I just take the bad stride and then turn it into a good stride because when you don't know and you shine some light to it, then you know. But other than that, June 15th.
You want to mention your phone number you got?
I don't even know that number by heart, to tell you the truth.
443-801-8367.
Listen, so I have this thing that I always say to my coaches. They always ask me to bring my fighters to their fights, to actually do interviews, do something for them. I've been working on this bus project for a while, and I always find out that Olivia Pope and myself and the rest of our teams, we always put the most money out to do stuff. I still got to live. And yes, Tank is such and such and such. See, one thing about me, I like to earn mine. Then it's more meaningful when you get it. I'm not asking y'all to give me anything. I'm asking y'all to donate, so it takes some of the pressure off me. When you donate, you still can write it off. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have a true non-profit. You can go on the website and look at it. It says active and whatnot. We try to do something major for these kids in the city of Baltimore. I have a plan, and once that plan comes through, y'all gonna say y'all had something to do with it, and y'all gonna feel good about it, because it's just not my work by myself. It's just a we thing. And I've been working on this for a long time. I already have an idea price. It's just making it nice for the kids. We had one bus. I had to get rid of it, didn't I? Because it wasn't efficient enough.
Yeah.
I want something nice for these kids, where when we presented it to the world, and the people that actually had something to do with it, they're going to feel proud of actually helping me get this off the ground. So I'm asking y'all, I'm only doing interviews unless you donate. You know what I'm saying? And you can ask me what you want. I don't care. I either answer or I'm not gonna answer. But you'll get a proper interview from me. And that's it.
Appreciate you, Coach.